Hello gorgeous viewers, welcome to Aquarius season. We're going to take a look at love and general messages for the month for you. I want to do a quick reminder that I have a sale going on this month for memberships, tarot memberships. They are normally $60, but they're only $40 this month, and that gets you a weekly reading and a big discount on anything else that I offer. And I am doing free mini readings as well, so comment free mini reading in the comments and I will set you up for that as well, and I'll send you an email. You can also check things out on my website, heal2manifest.com. That's heal with the number 2 manifest.com. All right, guys, let's go ahead and do just a quick reminder that Aquarius season is about getting into your kind of personal strength and really diving into those ideas that you've got and all of that, maybe some maybe you've had some things kind of on the back burner and it's really time to just dive in and get excited about it, start visualizing, start, getting organized and getting prepped and ready to proceed with, plans or opportunities or relationships, whatever that means for you. But definitely take a moment and get out there and meet people, get out there and, have a good time and just get into your energy and just kind of show the world the real you, and that'll start really manifesting and just showing that charisma and getting, and getting yourself out there starts manifesting that prosperity, okay? So those are the main messages that Aquarian season brings in, so keep those things in mind. And at the very end, stay tuned and I will give you kind of a brief update on what astrological messages there are, but I do want to go ahead and get into your reading now, okay? Let's take a look. All right, Capricorn, wow. You guys, ready or not, it's about to start happening. There is some serious energy taking place regarding your, like, the way bigger picture, like your the way that the world looks at you. You're going to be in the spotlight for a while, so you better go ahead and get ready for some of that. And good for you. That is something that you deserve. That's something you've worked very hard for. I do feel like this month is going to be a little bit of a little bit of a pinch. I think, because you're getting ready to come out of this financial block that you've been experiencing, and it is about to take off and to provide all kinds of opportunities. And it's just, the cycle will continue at this point. And so it's right around like that April 30th mark, which is, what is going on April 30th? The eclipse. Of course, the eclipse is going to bring you out of that that blockage that you've been feeling, and things really start to take off. And I mean, whether it's representing your a business or your company, or you're out there doing public speaking, or collaborating, or marketing, whatever it is you're doing, any and all of those things that you get into are going to be very successful for you. So I would highly recommend taking the time to get that preparation all planned out and get it all ready so that you can, so it can just really take off as soon as that door starts to open, okay? Which is coming very, very soon. So let's start with love here. The person that you are interested in, how are they feeling about you? Queen of Swords. Magician. Three of Cups. So the person who's interested in you is definitely wanting to know, where things are going and where you stand, like, all the time. They want to know that this is moving somewhere. They want to know that things are progressing. And I wouldn't say like high maintenance, but definitely needs a little bit of that reassurance at the moment. I feel like they just sense that there is this really great connection with you, and they want to keep that partnership potential really flowing. And so I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I just think they're pretty active with maybe communicating or giving off those vibes that they really want to see where this is going. Okay. I feel like you guys might have a couple different options going on. And so that's going to make it interesting, to get through those illusions and kind of decipher between what it is that looks good versus what is good and what you really want. And between those choices, one of them is going to be something very, very successful for you. And if you choose to go that route and you choose correctly, I guess you could say, with the one that has the right reason, for the right reasons, I do see that there is a very practical and successful progression in that particular relationship. And so it's the one that makes sense. It's the one that just fits all of the pieces, even if, this one thing it's not in there, it doesn't make up for all the other things that are there and that are good. And so this is just energy and spirit saying, pay attention to what really matters, not what you think looks good. And if you do, man, you get a really, really great experience and a new, energy and just this new kind of vibe. For those of you who are in a relationship, maybe you kind of had like the thought of maybe, I don't know, maybe that might be interesting. This is telling you, this is telling you to make a very clear and careful decision on what's important to you. Because you certainly don't want to make the wrong decision for the wrong reasons. And if you choose wisely, I see that, all the energy really does become almost rewarding by striking up this, newness in the relationship. And so just kind of keep that in mind when it comes to relationships. But for those of you who are getting into a new relationship, this is a really great thing, and this person's really hoping that you're, wanting to move forward as well, and not, like they're hoping that you're daydreaming about them as much as they are about you. All right, so overall messages in, overall life here, we've got strength, and Eight of Swords in reverse. So pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, you guys. This is saying that there are more messages coming at you to give you a sense of this is the right choice, and trying to get you to give this a chance rather than shutting it down or shutting it out or regressing back to, old energy that, you're relieving everything in the past and starting really, really fresh and brand new. And if you're able to do that, whether you've been in a relationship or not, like I said, some of you are coming into this karmic kind of, justice cycle as well, I see. So because of that, you've got things kind of coming full circle around, and you don't want to get in your own way and let old energies come in and make you feel like that, like you're stuck or restricted, and you don't want to get stuck or restricted in old energies. So just instead of being in this, uncertainty type of energy, we're going to stay in this, I want to see where this goes. I want to see I want to have courage in the situation and see what happens, and I feel like Spirit's trying to ask you to give it a chance and see where this goes, okay? And watch for the synchronicities and the signs, whether it's music, whether it's angel numbers, whatever it is. Just because you have choices, this is saying make your choice in the way that fulfills 99% of what you want, even if the one's not there and this other one has the one but not the 99. Obviously, we know which way to go. So just keep, an eye on the things that are important. I feel like this is not going to be something that's going to be destructive. I think this is something that has good intentions and that you can trust. I think the only thing you're sensing and feeling is your own fear of, if it doesn't work, or if there's rejection, or if this doesn't go well. So in the sense of love and the sense of just and collaborations in general, including like partnerships, by the way, it's not necessarily all in love. Feeling that fear in progressing towards like a partnership in business, or really getting out there and being in a energy you're not really used to can be scary, but energy is saying go after it. This is not a time to be restrictive. It's not going to fail. This is the time to get out there and to fulfill fantasies and to really be strong and bold. Make a move and believe in the impossible. That's exactly the message I would have hoped to come out. Be bold, make the move, and believe in the impossible, because this is your time, Cappies. This is your limelight. This is your opportunity to take all of these things that you've been contemplating and wishing and desiring, all of this time that you've been putting in this energy to manifest. It's now time for it to happen. So let's put that energy out there. Break out the vision board if you need to. Meditate and get rid of some of that restrictive energy if you need to. Reach out and get a reading, whatever you need. Ground yourself and get back into that focused and motivational, and it's, I mean, very powerful energy. All right. So just for final messages, I hope that those the messages that came out resonated. Do remember they are general messages, so take what fits and leave the rest. I do just want to give a couple quick reminders for the rest of the month here as we approach. See, we're about in the February 8th when I'm making this, and so that's a first quarter moon in Taurus. It's really thinking about actions that need to be taken through work or through challenges, and being patient as things kind of progress and start to make that that plan and that foundation for you to follow. As we come into February 14th, Mercury enters Aquarius, so it'll be easier at that time to really think outside of the box at this point. So that's kind of the energy we're getting ready to get into at the time I'm making these videos. So just let genius strike. Let it happen. Let those energies and those ideas flow. February 16th, we've got a full moon in Leo. This is really where this spotlights you in those positions of talents and skills and showcasing what you have to say, and I mean, just put them out there on display. This is a great opportunity for you guys to get out there and just say what needs to be said and really be seen and noticed. We've got February 18th, Sun enters Pisces. So the next few weeks from that point on are going to be a really good time to tap into those psychic abilities and gifts, and tapping into those intuitive ideas and meditating on them and just really putting those seeds out to the universe and getting that energy flowing on those ideas. Last but not least, February 22nd is the 2222 portal. It's the last quarter moon in Sag. It's time to move on from the past, to let go of the mistakes, to free yourself as we move into the year here. We've got a very, very important eclipse coming on April 30th, so that's going to be an opportunity where things are just going to absolutely explode. So this is a great time to just fine-tune everything and get really amped and ready, but definitely get yourself in a position where you could just leave the past in the past and move on with nothing but bigger and brighter and better. Okay? Much love. I really hope that helps you guys. If you need any validation or clarification, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, have a fantastic month. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you next month. Bye, guys.